Peace and blessings to my WUCUSU empowerment tribe. It's Brother IJ Taimba, your empowerment coach, with another video to help you level up in life. A lot of people are trying to figure out, well, what are some of the qualities I should be looking for in a coach? And I think that's a really good question. And rather than kind of take the position like I'm the all-knowing individual in this area, I would rather frame it this way. If I were hiring a coach, what would be the qualities I would look for? Number one, integrity and authenticity. I'm putting those together as one thing. How do they live? Do they walk the walk? Do they show up consistently? Is there a record that they have worked, or that they are currently working to transform themselves? If they can't tell you how they've transformed themselves, the work they've done to transform themselves, what the hell business they got trying to tell you how to transform yourself? How would they know that? In line with what I just said, they're also authentic and not phony. They're not people pleasing you, because then you'll get a coach that's not going to push you past your comfort zone if they're just trying to make you like them, right? Also, they are transparent. They model the same growth, the same discipline that they ask from you. Number two, empathy and compassion. Transformation starts with trust, and a great coach has something that develops trust, and it's called empathy. That means they're not judging you. They're not looking down on you. And furthermore, they create a safe space where you can be yourself. You can be honest and you can be vulnerable. When you feel seen, heard, and understood, that's when that trust develops and real growth begins. So you have to know that there's kind of this objective space. They're listening. They're not forming judgments. They're listening to find out what your needs are, what some of your challenges are, and the spaces in which they can help and assist you to be your highest self. Number three, and this is an important one and a tough one, my ideal coach would demonstrate that they're willing to be my accountability partner. The best coaches are not going to let you off the hook, but they're going to remind you not to be disinterested in your life, not to be indifferent to your challenges. They're going to say, I hear what you're saying, but I'm going to remind you of the commitments you made. I'm going to remind you of the things you said you wanted to achieve and the time by which you said you wanted to achieve them. So if you want to maintain that, these are the things you're going to have to do. My ideal coach would tell me what I need to hear. I don't need a cheerleader. I want the truth. And I particularly want the truths I need to hear to be better. Because sugarcoating and beating around the bush does not create breakthroughs. It does not transform you. What it is a form of dishonesty. My coach would challenge me respectfully, but firmly. They wouldn't be crass. They wouldn't be profane. They wouldn't be calling me out my name and trying to shame or guilt me, but they would very clearly hold me accountable for what I said I was going to do. Why? Because true growth requires honesty. Number five, when you're paying somebody, you expect for them to help you. You expect to get what you paid for. My coach would have a toolkit. They would have proven frameworks, either that they created or that they use from other coaches, exercises, certain practices, certain rituals, so to speak, that have proven to work and help people move forward. It's not just motivation. A lot of people think this is just, you can do it, you're beautiful, and you're the best. No, family, that's not enough to move people to where they need to be. We're talking about practical guidance that people can apply. My coach will be able to tell me if I have a problem, because I'm always late, I'm disorganized, I got stuff all over the place. My coach is not going to say, you can do it. No, they got to give me a system, a technique, a tool to help me in these different areas where I'm deficient. In addition to having a toolkit, I would want to know they have a history of also helping other people do this, of reaching their goals, overcoming their fears, completing their tasks, and bettering themselves. Number six, my ideal coach would have great communication skills. I would expect my coach to be good at speaking, to be good at writing. There may be times they have to write something for me, create a worksheet. Those worksheets they give me, those exercises should be clearly worded. I should have no problems following their instructions. It should all make sense. They should be good at explaining things to me. They should be excellent at asking me questions. Not questions like, so how was your day? But questions like, I noticed your voice, your body language seems a little different today in this session. What's going on with you, man? Is something bothering you? They pick up things, they're observant, and they ask really great questions. How I'm feeling, what I'm struggling with, what my challenges are. and the specific help I need from them. And they should be great active listeners. In order to ask great questions, you have to actively listen, and listen with your ears and your eyes, which means you're observing people's body language, you're observing their breathing, you're observing if they're looking at you or looking away or looking down, all of those things. And the seventh quality I would be looking for in my ideal coach, they would inspire autonomy, not dependence. A good coach is much like a great parent or a great teacher. Your parent wants to tell you things, teach you things, expose you to things, shield you from things, have you do things that will empower you, not just for when you're in their household, but for when you leave the household, you go out into the world. You now go from being their child to part of a community, part of a workplace, part of a relationship. And you have to have certain skills. They are trying to make sure that you can stand on your own 2 feet, that you have the tools to navigate through your life. A real coach would not want to be your coach for 30 years, family. I mean, come on. The goal I know for me, if I got the same person and they call me with the same issues, we going over the same stuff, that means I didn't do my job. So I want a coach that would do the things to help me to be empowered. That's why I call my coaching empowerment coaching. So there you have it, family. Those are the 7 qualities that I would look for in an effective coach. If you're thinking about hiring a coach, keep these things in mind. And don't be afraid to ask questions before you paying money, investing in people, family. It's your right. And until next time, family, remember, you have the power to shape your life through your thinking and your consistent actions. Peace and blessings.